Actually, there is money in Lagos, but the money you earn in Lagos actually finish or vanish in Lagos. That is why they make a statement that owó Èkó, Èkó ló ń gbé. The money we realize in Lagos, we still spend it in Lagos.
See, I don't know how to explain. I don't know how to explain this. Like, really, I feel like it's only Lagos. Like, okay, well, I think somehow we are all becoming Lagosians. It's people based in Lagos, right? That will be able to really understand this thing. Like when you tell people how much you earn, right, per month, when they hear, they'll be like, "You mean every month?
Yeah, it's
You
a very
earn this
big
much?"
money.
But really, it's nothing for
It's
you living
nothing.
in Lagos because the
Ah,
standard of living is high.
in fact, it's every day
Ah,
that the standard of living is
see,
even
it's
high.
so high.
The
Then by the time I calculate only by transport fare, go to work every day and feeding at work.
feeding
By the
is
time you
there.
remove it from your salary, money is gone.
Do you know why? Do you know why you will not have fixing a gain or money that you earn in a month? Because when you calculate your transport that is 30 naira every day, ask me what about the whatever the environment that you find yourself, the high money, whether rainy season or scarcity of fuel
When rain
or scarcity of
falls, the
vehicle, they
high.
will change it. So there is not actually a amount that this is how you earn.
Honestly,
What
no,
what
that's the best
one thing
answer.
about salary is that don't calculate how much they are giving you a month. Calculate how much will remain after the expenses.
Lagosians understand that it's really not what comes in a month, but what goes out. Oh God, is a lot.
If the
Then
rice you
food,
bought 30 naira and become 100 naira tomorrow, will you have any object for
would
that?
you eat?
You will eat.
So really, that's like I feel like any
You will eat.
Lagosian that is asked this question, this is how they will answer it. Yes, there is money in Lagos, but Lagos money, they
Yeah,
spend
the
it in Lagos.
Lagos.
So, have you ever thought of leaving Lagos?
Hmm. Leaving Lagos is in my mind though, but it's not something that will happen within 3 4 years.
Me, I've thought of it too. Hey, God,
Yeah,
I've thought of it. Like,
settle down or leaving.
no, like, have you thought of leaving Lagos? Yes, I have. In fact, funnily enough, the very first time I thought of it was like the second day I arrived. Went to bed because I arrived late, like past 8 p.m. Then the next morning I woke up to pray, and I couldn't find my husband in the house.
Ah, that is normal thing. When you talk of that,
I couldn't
I
find him.
cried.
So I was like,
There's
when
nothing
I
like
woke up,
honeymoon for me
when I
got
woke
married.
up, I was not like, wait, oh, where is this person? So immediately I picked my phone. I was like, where are you? Where did you go? I thought you went to the mosque to
Oh
pray. So I
yeah,
was waiting.
must
He now
I'm
said,
down to work.
he's at work.
Hey, I was like, wow, how will I cope alone? How will
Oh, you
I do?
experienced it too.
I experienced it now. There's nothing like honeymoon.
Oh, you just got married and moved to
I moved to Lagos and the
Lagos.
next day I couldn't find my husband beside me. The next morning, the next morning, hello, where are you? I have to resume in the office. Resume in the office. There's nothing like off or what. He said no. Whatever they gave him, he spent it in the village, doing the
Oh, the
preparation and
leave given to him,
everything.
he already
Yeah.
spent it. Oh wow.
Now why he come today, tomorrow he resume. I
It
was
was
like,
like,
this is how Lagos. That is why I didn't spend a month before I look for that teaching job.
yeah, because
Because
you can't
I
just
don't want to stay
stay.
lonely. I resumed teaching job with my lele and with my wrapper with my hijab.
Wow.
Even when they told me that no, that's not how they dress to teaching job. Oh. I said, if you don't want this, I can go and look for something else. So
Nice.
Lagos have changed me a lot. So I used to be in big hijab, but when I come to Lagos,
Really?
ah,
So when you moved to Lagos, you were a hijabi too.
like I told you now,
Why did you actually even stop? Was it business, work, or which one?
it's the environment. The motor, I told you from the initial that
Okay,
motor will not
yeah.
even stop for you to enter. They just a little bit slow and you fling inside. And my experience is to just fell down. Due to
Oh,
my long hijab, my leg now shook inside and I fell down.
yeah.
So that is how I begin to thought of how I was going to dress for as in smart and know what at least
In
I'll
all
cover my
honesty,
body.
though, being in Lagos as a hijabi, like if you use the himar, the full, jilbab,
It takes me time before I
it's
use
two-way
small
things.
clothes
So it's two-way
because
things.
it's as if I'm
For
feeling cold.
people that are blessed to be financially buoyant, like they're comfortable, they don't actually have issues because as they're leaving their house, They are going
Inside
out
their
with car.
motor, yeah.
Yes, you're going out with car, so there is that comfort. Then another set of people that it's also okay for are people that are stay at home. They don't go
Yeah, they
anywhere.
don't go anywhere.
But if you are out there jumping from one bus to another, or selling in the market and moving up and down, it's really hard. But then that's why I salute. There are people that use the cob and they hawk in the
Yes.
market. I really used to salute them because no, 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 no,
But
it's really
there
not
is,
easy.
if anything, have people that use niqab and hawk, it's by God grace that they sell. Because some people don't even want to stand with them. And to even ask them what are they selling.
Trust me, I have first-hand experience of what you're saying. Hawking with Nicole.
Yeah.
First-hand experience.
True.
God. Like
So there
it's
was
so
like,
hard.
why would
It's
I see
very
the face
hard.
of this person and
People
I want
just
to
won't
buy
patronize
something?
you.
They
Not
won't
because
patronize
not
you.
because what you're selling is not good, but because of the
So
whole covering and
yeah.
so it's really I really used to salute them like wow, they are the real MVPs.
Try. There's lots of
There'll be lots.
there'll be lots.
Because you see this Lagos I got to understand that
Yes.
people don't actually care if you're married.
Even when you're pregnant. Yes. Because there was a man at my former bus stop. So if the man was actually approaching a pregnant woman, it looked so strange for me for the first time. I feel like beating the man up or slapping the man. So when I interviewed her, are you blind? Someone is pregnant like this and you are saying you love her, you are ready to do this for her. So after the woman accepted, how will you sleep with the woman and say, I enjoy it? Is that one that is actually good? And the teach, in fact, my ear, woof, woof, actually good. So the woman now told me that, see, madam, just go your way. This is Lagos life for you. Whether you cover yourself, being responsible or not, you must see one or two men that will even stop you before
They
you
don't care.
get to where they are
The
going.
Goshians don't care.
Because they don't
See,
care.
they
It
don't.
was this Lagos I knew that they used to toast marriage, even when they say you are married, they say it doesn't matter.
Do you have any? Do
I've experienced
you have any personal? Because I have to. Do you have any personal
I have
experience?
it.
And they know you're married.
I think I told you now, when I went to Dangote to look for a job, the man said that I have to leave my husband before he
And he knows
offered
you are
me a job.
married.
He knew very well. In fact, the person that directs me to him is my husband's friend.
Wow.
She said she's ready to give me 1 million to set up a business. In return, I have to left my husband. When I come home, I was the interview went well. I said, yeah, but the position I've given to another person. But when the friend insisted that the position I've not given, I told my husband that the man said I should leave you. That is not, no. It's okay. You can sit at home. I can feed you. It's you now. You normally say you want to go out. I said, babe, I'm a hustler right for my child. I sell things, I do business, I do this. How will I come and sit at home? So this one that I'm doing, I actually find it for myself and I'm enjoying it. I have my time.
No, they don't care.
I do
That's
ask
actually
for that. They
that's
don't care.
actually something.
Even this market that I'm going, I still have a little challenge. Yes, I have a little challenge. You can see some people, they'll just be kind with you.
And you think it's
Buying markets, buying for others that need it. But you don't know that what they have in mind is because they just like it. But the day they'll just vomit that thing out, all the respect that you have for them will just vanish immediately.
I know say these things out there like maybe to people living in other states like, oh, do you know Lagos men actually don't care if you're married or not? They'll be like, hey, it's everywhere now. People woo people everywhere. I'm like, well, maybe it's everywhere, but it's very high in Lagos. Like it's extreme. In other places, at least my own experience is like, fine, people will come and talk to you.
Yeah.
The moment they get to know that, the moment you let them know that, oh, I'm
Yeah,
a married
yeah,
person,
they
like,
will run.
oh,
They will not
sorry.
even look at back.
They just, that's my
Here they'll
experience.
keep trying.
But here,
They'll keep trying. They'll keep on trying.
oh my
Even in your
God.
office, there's someone that is even citing you.
See.
You just fall in love without your knowledge. I'm telling you.
It's here. I know that you will actually, people will come to you, and then you tell them, they'll ask you. They don't really even ask because they don't want to know. Or even when you now get to like tell them that, oh, I think you have to shift to this side. You've been off. When you now let them know that, oh, I'm actually not single, I'm married, they'll be like, I didn't say you should marry me. I'm married. No, I'm not asking
That
you
one
to
is
marry me. And I'm like, I don't understand.
extramarital affair
You're
that they
meeting a
want
married
from you.
you're meeting a married woman and she's telling you she's married and you say, no, I'm not asking you to marry me. So what do you want?
That is the other way around now.
Oh my God. No, forget this.
Do you know what actually amazed me when I come Lagos new that just shocked me? It's about a married man and a married woman. that they give birth to 3 children, and it's only one that belongs to the husband. The rest is not for the
Social
husband.
media story or real life story?
That happened here now. That time I come Lagos not up to 5 months.
Wow.
There was a fight. I say, what is happening? They say, the man is working at Ibadan, and his wife is in Lagos here. So when the wife give birth, the man come back for naming. After the naming, that is the second child or third child. After the naming, so there's one particular man that normally come if the man travel back to Ibadan. So that is when they told the man that there's something that is going on in your marital life that you don't know about. He said, no, there's nothing like that. And I told him, the man argue. I said, okay, if you
That he
argue
trusts
with
his
me
wife.
and you trust your wife, just tell your wife that you are travel back to Ibadan this evening. Then come back late at night. You sit your things for yourself. So the man do like that. So the man that normally come and pass night normal and go, the man come in. And you can imagine the newborn baby that is not up to 2 months. So when the man come, so in the night, midnight, the man knock, my motor spoil, so I have to turn back. Open door, no way.
Wow.
Open door, no way. Open door. When he finally open door, that man did not even wear his clothes finish. When the pressure of open door too much, the woman now open door. And when the woman open door, the man was like sha 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 sha. Before you know it, the other man run out. And
Wow.
when the other man run out, and the man was screaming. He say, I will kill you tonight. Talk. These children who get am? He say, na this one be your own.
One.
The rest is not for them.
Wow.
The rest, this happening. I was working with Coca-Cola then. When after school, I still work in one company. This brewery, right there. No be small thing. I shock. In fact, that shocking, my first time of hearing just bad news. So this is Lagos. A lot. The darkest things is happening, as well as the whiting things.
Yes.
So I don't know how
Both
to
the
put
good and the bad, the
It's
beautiful and the ugly.
happening.
That's something I think I always have, like when you mention something, about Lagos and someone is like, but it happens in other places. I'm like, the
No.
degree is like,
No,
it's
if
like,
it's happen in
ha.
other places, they are just a learner there. People can be in north now, but once they ask for your attention and you say you have married, they
That's
will
it.
just give you that respect, greet you and go. If you come to buy things again, they will give you respect,
That's
attend to
it.
you quickly, and you will go.
That's it. But
But
here,
Lagos here, whether you dress or giving them a clue that you are married or putting ring in your hand, whatever, they say that it doesn't. They have already told me that it doesn't matter. It
imagine.
doesn't mean you just want to have fun with you, not married.
Can you
The
imagine?
money that they cannot spend on their wife,
They are
they
willing to
can.
spend it outside.
I've seen it now. Do you know that when I started working, I really going out to work in a company that ShopRite, I have seen a man holding plate. Put that borokoto roundabout. The thing shock me, and I normally get angry and insult men over there and left that place. I say, sit down, they will bring food for you and whatever you want. Why are you holding plate and say the importing meat that you need from the pot to your plate? And even me that I'm standing here to buy food, you are ready to spend like that for me, but what about your wife? My friend say you are mumu. Somebody look at you, say, sit down and take whatever you want. Instead of you to take, you are lecturing the man. I say, yeah. I used to lecture them when I come home.
Yes, because you also.
I say, your wife is at home. Your children is at home. But you did not take that money home and cook food. You say, I should sit down. You say, you have settled there. If you collect salary, it's settled there. Everybody go feed themselves.
Would you advise people to move to Lagos? And why? If you say no, why? Why will you advise people to move to Lagos? And if you say no, you wouldn't, why won't you advise people to come to Lagos?
This question just remind me of one of my project questions. They say a carpenter is a carpenter. A teacher is a teacher. A carpenter cannot be a teacher. And a teacher cannot be a carpenter. I should justify. Now you're actually telling me to justify about that question. Yes. I would advise you to come to the Lagos for your starting or fresh life. Because if I say no, I didn't have anywhere to ask you to go to. So I will advise you to come to Lagos. If you are coming to the Lagos, think of what you are coming to do,
Exactly.
your intention. If you are coming here, that if God bless me, I will see a good man, I will marry. Put education first, your
I think
family,
that talking about marriage,
reputation.
like if they want to marry here, I think
Yes.
there is this common thing that Lagosians, not just like when I say Lagosians, I'm even talking about the people that are,
The
born,
Lagosian
not
marriage is
like
not anything in their eyes
like
because once
people
they
say
just
it
give
people
birth,
say it generally that
they go
there is
another way.
marriage is not important in Lagos. It's
No, no,
not
no, no,
like
it's not
important to
important. It's
Lagosians.
not important.
Really. And when I say Lagosians, you could move from another. See, once you stay in Lagos for a certain period of time, you
Yeah,
become a
you're not
Lagosian. That's
Lagosian.
it.
Yes, you're
So
not
to a lot of
Lagosian.
people, they don't care. And really, that's why it's so common. If you notice, you see many people, they have kids, no husband,
No, a single mother.
single mother, baby
Mm.
mama. Baby mama is
The point of baby mama in Lagos, I think parents has to be blamed.
really how?
Yes, because I've seen things for myself. Mama will even ask their daughter to go out because they can't feed you money afternoon and night. They ask you to go out and sort things for yourself. I've
Hmm.
seen it. I have a neighbor like that. Then when you go out and find it, whether they don't care whether it's Agboro that is your boyfriend or the armed robber that is your boyfriend or the Yahoo
As long
that
as
is
you're
your boy.
bringing money.
As long as you are bringing money or feeding yourself or bringing something for their table, they don't care. But
Wow.
once they got pregnant, mommy, I get belle. I say, yes, now you born. And if you give birth, if the father did not even take responsibility, they will take responsibility of that child. And once the child grow up, they collect it from you
Then
and
you
they'll send
continue.
you out again. That's a shameful
And
thing.
and
That is the
and
most shameful thing in our side.
and I think
But here it's just normal life.
that's something people also don't get. They see it as people that are shameless about it are the ones that are real, they are original. People that are being shameful, like, oh, what happens? People that are being shy about it are the fake ones or hypocrites. No, if you're shameless, you're shameless. It means if you are able to show your shamelessness without shame, you can go back and do it again.
As I told you, I said they will collect that child and send them
But
back
for someone
again.
that is shy, next time
Send
you
them
you don't
back
want to
again.
do it again because you don't want to go through that shame. That's
Okay.
it.
And people say if you even made that mistake in my side, they will count it as a mistake.
No,
But if
honestly,
you do a second time,
that,
that is
that
when
means
they
it's
say
not a
that it's not
mistake.
a mistake.
So for me, Sha,
Because they will
I can
say,
advise people to come to Lagos because really there are opportunities in
yes,
Lagos.
opportunity of
There are
Lagos, but
opportunities
before
in
you come, think
Lagos.
of what you are coming to do and the
Just
life that you are going to live.
have a plan
Yes,
because it's
prepare
not easy.
yourself.
Rent here is not like rent every other place.
Ah, rent now has now become the order
Oh,
of the day in Lagos.
what's your experience? What's your experience with house rent in Lagos?
The experience so far
Hmm.
plenty because it's not even how to pay house rent that is matter. It started from agents.
Hmm.
The agents now, their source of living is agent job. And without agent now, landlord will not even give you house rent. And when you pass through agent, you have to spend more than what you have not expected to spend. So my experience in rentage now, I think is very, very high because it wasn't like during the tenure of Fashola.